So go ahead, and we're going to do this together. Jaime, go ahead and read off what the inspection item is, and then we're going to go through and we're going to do we're going to inspect it together. Okay.
Okay. Extension locks. Guides or brackets engaged properly. Check mark.
Extension.
Extension locks. Yep.
Non-applicable.
These locks.
Those don't apply.
Never mind. I thought it was extension ladder. Right there.
Those good locks.
So what else does it say?
Moving parts are sufficiently lubricated.
Looks like they're moving pretty easily. They're not rusted. Keep going.
None are loose, broken, or missing.
So we're checking out. Yep, they all look pretty
The
solid.
feet next. Feet from cracks, decay, corrosion, rust, excessive wear, and other defects.
Jake, you take that foot. Chasco, take that one. Tanner, take that one. And Matthew, come there. All right.
So free from cracks, decay, corrosion, rust.
If you see something, let's call it out.
Free of grease, mud, and any other substance that could cause the ladder to slip. Like that tape.
Yeah, like tape on the bottom of the freaking cleats, right?
If feet are slip resistant, the slip resistant tread is in good condition.
Okay, so let's turn it over and check out the slip resistant tread on the bottom of the ladder. There, go like this. Watch out.
I need a ladder.
Yeah, they all look pretty good.
General condition, hardware, bolts, nuts, rivets, nails, screws, in good condition.
Okay, so we're gonna go check.
Anything missing or broken?
Let's look, right? Let's look and make sure none of these have come out. The rivets, the bolts, right there, they all look good. All look good. All look good.
Hardware connections are secure.
The what now?
The hardware connections, all the bolts and stuff.
Yep, I believe that that's what they were just talking about.
Ladder does not wobble when placed on level surface.
Okay, let's try it out. Chasco. Watch out.
Oh, you mean jump up there?
A little bit. Corner.
Sure does, doesn't it?
Ladder contains the legible labels specifying its maximum intended load.
Okay.
Or manufacturer's rated capacity.
Okay, so let's try. So look, we're gonna find the sticker that has. We're gonna find the sticker that has the maximum load or rated capacity.
I would say it's probably inside the ladder. Less from the wear and tear, yeah.
Oh, they're all Spanish?
There's workers that don't speak English, and they need to have access to the same information that workers that do speak English have access to.
This one's both English and Spanish.
There we go.
Do not overreach.
So you can see we got a problem with this ladder, right? If we're doing an inspection as we're supposed to, set forth by OSHA, we're gonna reference the maximum intended load or maximum load for this piece of equipment. If we can't reference that load, then this ladder right here is what? It's not fit for duty. It's unserviceable. Okay. Don't go cutting ladders up because we ain't got stickers on them. We can order sticker packets for them. Okay. But this is definitely a deficiency and no good. Keep going. What else we got next?
So this isn't a wooden ladder.
Okay, so just NA that.
Yep. So hinges free from rust, corrosion, and other visible defects.
Let's
not
check.
loose or damaged.
Okay, check hinges. Yeah, how many hinges we got on there? I think, what, 2, 4?
Open and loose. Open and close freely.
Let's open and close the ladder, see if it freaking works like it's supposed to. Working pretty good.
Overall assessment, ladder suitable for use. Yeah, no?
No, it doesn't have stickers.
Okay.
Right.
And pale shelf, intact and in good condition, securely attached.
Yep.
No
Pale
ropes and
shelf.
pulleys. Side rails, spreader bars, free from rust, corrosion.
Yeah, we've checked them.
Step rungs, free from cracks, decay, corrosion, rust, excessive wear, grease, oil, and slipping hazards.
You got some unknown dirt, but it doesn't look like there's any slipping or.
Nothing loose, nothing missing.
Mm-hmm.
Step rungs of metal ladders are corrugated.
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 And so,
Narrowed, dimpled, coated with slip-resistant material or otherwise treated to minimize slip hazard.
there we go. We got corrugated freaking steps on this ladder to prevent slips.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, so we're missing, so what? We're missing stickers that give us our data about and our ratings about this ladder and other safe practices and oh, look here, look, check this guy out. 4-to-1, guys, see?
Oh, yeah.
Look at him go. But it's in Spanish, so.
Numero.
So that, you know,
So does every, like a different height ladder have a different rating, so you can't put the same sticker on this as you would a 10-foot ladder? Or how does that
ooh, that's a
work?
good question. I don't know the answer off the top of my head. To
Nothing
my
looks too
experience,
specific as far as like
Height.
relation to rating.
in my experience, the weighted capacity of these ladders don't change from a 6 foot to a 10 or, that's what I know to be true. It might be wrong. I don't know off the top of my head, but
Capacity be in this right here, right?
Yes.
Like that.
what are you guys' questions?
I just asked you a question.
What else are your questions? I gave you the answer, didn't I?
Yeah.
Look, this is something that is a common tool that's used constantly by our crews. When I hear the foreman briefing what their crews are doing, you know, I'd say 80% of them every day are talking about ladder work overhead, ladder work in buildings, ladder work on the exterior, ladders. This thing right here has to be inspected by the user before use. So if Tanner's using it and it gets put down and then Jake wants to come up and use it, you have an individual responsibility to inspect this ladder for serviceability before you go and use it, right? The buck stops with the end user, right? The leadership should have caught a defective ladder through periodic inspections and removed it from the site before it actually got into the hands of the worker, but that does happen. And so the final protective line against that is to do the inspection, the user inspection. It doesn't need to be documented, but the user needs to inspect this thing for serviceability before using it. And now how's a kid supposed to inspect the ladder for serviceability if he's never had any kind of formalized training on what to look for? Royal, we offer we have our step ladder training, right, which is a requirement by OSHA before you use a ladder. You have to be trained to use such ladder and inspect it, right? So we come out to job sites and we'll give people step ladder training, give them the basics on how to inspect the ladder, how to safely use it, the different types of ladders, how to select the right ladder for the job that they're doing, and then we just maintain that open lines of communication. Right, so these are a common occurrence on site. We start getting into platform ladders or job-made ladders, questions might come up. So let's have a conversation. We'll figure out if it's good and go forward. Cool. What are your questions?
Got that zip tie there.
Yeah, you know, see, this is other stuff too, modifications. The thing I think when I see that is the electrician's up here and he's got his little bag of something, goodies right there. Maybe he's roping or excuse me, installing.
So that's purposefully there.
Yeah, that was probably, I bet it was purposefully there. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I think it causes a potential hazard on that ladder. It wasn't,
Or whatever is here gets.
yeah, I look at that as a modification to the ladder, different from what the manufacturer intended use was. So these are support. You're supposed to hold tools up here. They got little holes designed for that. Up top, drop a hammer in it, and you take your impact with in your drill bit, and you just stick the drill bit right in there, and the impact stays. I think this is magnetic. One of these, yeah, I think there's magnetic. Some of these are magnetic up here, so you got your little silver bullets, your little self-tappers. You set them there, and they don't fall all over the place. Yeah.
Follow up after when they fold it up.
Yeah, they say that you know, they say keep guys off these two ladders. I see a guy working on this ladder or this step right here. Yeah, it's all right, you know, but I mean, we got other ladders out here because you know the higher you go, the less stability you have, right? Your center of gravity changes as you move up the ladder, or you know, and one little left or right too much, and this thing could tip over. I see him working up here. Hey man, let's have a conversation real quick. You guys got a bigger A-frame out here? You know, you got an 8-footer or 10-footer out here that you can get the job done. These guys like carrying these things because they can literally just pick it up, go like that, and freaking put it on their cart on the side and go. It's a little difficult with a 10-footer or 8-footer.
Like the ratio getting above like T-bar or something.
Right.
On that.
Yep.
It's better than an 8-footer. You're right up to the bottom of the ceiling.
Absolutely.
But I'm not making excuses.
All right. Well,
Is that ladder good?
no, it sucks. No good.
It was perfect for example, Jeff.
Was it?
Yeah.
Got things wrong with it?
Yeah, no stickers, it's all bad, can't see anything on them.
Oh, okay.
How many ladders do we own?
Well, wait a minute.
Oodles.
He looks like he's put new stickers on the inside.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yeah.
The ones on the inside look newer.
Yeah, that's what Jesus is doing, is when the outside ones go bad, he can order the new ones and he puts them on the inside.
On the inside, they're not gonna get.
That way they're not gonna get torn up
Yeah.
and worn out and stuff.
Does OSHA require them on the outside though?
Nope.
No, it doesn't say it, they need to be on the outside. I believe it just says they gotta have the labels.
That's all Spanish on the inside.
It's all Spanish on the inside?
Yeah, this one's no good.
So it's still no good.
Yeah, no good, but yeah, Jesus has been putting them in there. No good.